through the difference between an in-text citation and citations that are listed at the end of your prep report or book report or poster that you'd be completing. Basically, we'd be creating in-text citations when we are using information from a source that's not of our own making, and we're going to acknowledge that source within the text we're writing. So we'll have a couple of examples here that we can look at. Here we've got examples of paraphrasing and in-text citations. So this is us being able to cite the source within our actual text as we write our sentence. Here's an example of something that is content-centric, where basically it's a sentence where we've paraphrased information and then we wish to quote the source at the end that relates to that source of information. If we're going to build our sentence where we want to talk about the authors, making it author-centric, then we're going to actually quote who our authors are, for example, and then just cite the year of that publication, and then we continue our sentence as we normally would. Our second method of being able to quote information is to actually have a direct quotation rather than paraphrasing or rewording, and that would be a direct copying within the text. Again, we've got our content-centric example where we're actually putting in the information and then quoting our actual sources, or we can have our author-centric where we're talking about the authors stating something that we're quoting. And again, we've got our two different ways of actually quoting that source. Generally, when I am quoting a reference, I would like to include the page number where that actual quotation comes from so that anybody who does want to look up your reference can actually find it on that page. After we actually do our in-text referencing, at the end we'll actually see a works cited page, and that will actually give us the list of all of the citations that we would have used in our report or poster in alphabetical order. I'm going to do a separate video that shows you how to actually create these references within your actual Word document proper.